Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to KT Garage. I did a couple of episodes on this running board and how I lowered the board down a couple of inches to accommodate for, walking in and out of the truck with a 6-inch lift. Now, after looking at it, I'm not very pleased with the way it looks. I mean, functionally, it's fine. It's really nice stepping in and out of the vehicle, but it does get in the way and it doesn't look good at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the running board off and replace it with the AMP Research foldable ones, the power ones. I ordered, they came in, so I'm gonna do an episode on it. Now, I'm not gonna show you step by step on how to install the running board, the AMP Research running board, because they do have a very detailed, real nice video. I'm gonna attach the link to that. In this episode, I'm gonna do a review on it. We'll let you know personally how I felt about the installation, how hard is it to assemble, so you have an idea whether you can do it yourself or you need to take to a shop and have them do it. So I'll let you know the details on that. I also will compare the distance from the bottom or from the ground to my running board now with a 2-inch lowering, and then the AMP Research one, and see if they claim that it's lower than the normal running board. I want to see how big of a difference is it and how comfortable is it to get in and out of the truck. So stay tuned. I'll give you an update throughout the day. Okay, so for right now, it's 21.5 inch to the top of the board. Well guys, this is what the box look like when I open it. Look like those are the two side step right there. Now everything else is in these boxes. Now if you look over here, I got the old steps out, and in here is where the attachment are. And you see there's 3 bolts. Take the nut out and that's it. Everything comes out. The truck looks so much better without the running board, of course. There we go. Now we're gonna start unpacking and start putting things together. Okay, so this is everything in the box. They're super simple. There's only 4 linkages. So these 2 are the one that you hooked up a motor to. These are the idler one that's sitting in the back, and these are the wires, and then of course the 2 motors, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow these instructions. It's like super simple. They'll give you step by step on how to get this thing installed. Okay, so I got the motor attached. It should look something like this. I should use a torque wrench. They're calling for 36 inch-pound. It's very sensitive, so be sure to use one of these high-end torque wrench. Okay, so I got the motorized one in. Very straightforward. It should position just like that. Real easy to install. And then of course the idler one is back here. Okay, so the wiring is really simple. Here's the control center. So you just plug this in, make sure everything's connected. The longer wire go to the other side and then just come down to plug into your power step. And then this side, the shorter one, I linked it down. No, hang on. So this one is the power. So you just hook up to your battery, no big deal. And then there's one here. I'm sure you can see it, but yeah. So this one right here comes down to the bottom, and it's really easy. You just kind of just loop it down there. Make sure it's away from all the hot parts. So you see I looped it right there, and then there, so it's hooked up to the motor. Okay, on the driver's side, it's just a little more complicated. You still got to plug into your motor, just like the other side, but it got 2 extra wire, and this is the trigger to open and close your power steps. So this goes up here, and if you have a crew cap, it's got one of these. You just like poke a hole in it, and then it'll come up, and then you just gotta remove this piece right here. Just pull straight up, remove kick panel, pull right out, and then so it come up. Let me see if I can show you the inside. Yeah, just from in there, it'll come right up, and then it's just 2 wires. You make the connection, and then this goes to your ODB2. That's it. So that's as far as I'm just gonna mount it and then close everything up. So I'm done with this part. And then as far as the electrical hookup, the only thing I have left is the lights. So this is for later when you get the steps on. You know, it's hooked up to the LED light to show what, you know, to light up your step when you're stepping on. So that's the last step. And we'll go ahead and close everything up. I'm just about ready. Guys, everything is done. It's looking really nice. Everything is nicely tucked in there. And as I open the door, it comes out. Not too bad. I do think it's a little bit higher than the one I had before with the lowering blades. So I got my tape measure here. Let's see, what do we have now? Wow, it actually is the same. It's 21.5 inch, just like the one that I lowered 2 inches. So this is actually 2 inches lower than the factory running board. It's good to know. Nobody is giving me that information when I got this, so that is good to know. Running board's looking great. And the board is slightly bigger than the factory, I believe. Real nice. Well guys, everything is done. The truck is looking so much better. Looks a lot taller, cleaner. Give you guys a look on the other side as well. I really like the running boards. Glad I made that decision. The manuals say it should take 2 to 3 hours for an experienced person. It took me around 4 hours with some breaks. Not too bad. And it says from experience level from 1 to 4 is a 4. I disagree with that. I think it's level 3 at most. You guys should be able to do it. It's not that big of a deal. You know how to turn wrenches and make electrical connections. You should be able to get this done. Not too bad. Now the distance from the ground to the board is 21.5 inch on a 6-inch lift F250 4-wheel drive. Not too bad at all. Any average person height should be able to just get in the truck very comfortably. I'm really glad that I made that investment. The truck looks so much better than it was before with the fixed running board, and I decided to drop another 2 inches. Doesn't look good at all. So anyway, you guys have any questions at all, put it in the comments and I'll answer for you. I appreciate you guys tuning in to KT Garage. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.